Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to a couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. 5 on the clock. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. Driving inside. Adebayo and Capella sends it back. It's Collins with the drive. Misses from close range. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Unloads from 13. Lowry dishes to Butler. Stolen by Collins. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's Collins right there. Just active hands that ignites the break.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night here. Here's Miami now. It's a 3-point game. Lowry against Young. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Outside Robinson, just 4 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Capella. And here is Hunter. Into the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
And both free throws good for Hunter.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Up top, Adebayo. He's guarded by Collins. Young against Butler. Passes it to Tucker. Traps in the tray.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Hunter. Back to Young. From the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Lowry passes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. Robinson for 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Here's Young. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
He's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Lets it go with the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Poked away. It's stolen by Lowry. Butler passes to Robinson. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter of the game. Lowry against Bogdanovich from 13. That one off the back iron and out. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young drives in. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside Lowry. Inside. The pass to Adebayo. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Hunter. Capella sets a screen for Hunter with the drive and the dunk by Capella.
Now draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy two.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Young. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Lowry. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, nice drive by Lowry, cutting the defense to pieces and then getting himself open for a look.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Pass to Robinson. Young with the steal. And now here comes Young leading the break. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Young inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Capella against Lowry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Miami with the ball. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Robinson on the wing. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Puts up a 3. Tips it up. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Young with no one around. A 3-pointer is right on target. Young's got 8 points.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Lowry with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Capella against Butler. Back to Capella. And stolen by Butler. Lowry passes to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's
the previous play is under
real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Butler on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Robinson misses. Atlanta's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Robinson. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich. And that's now 10 points for Trae Young. Lowry kicks to Butler. .116 left in the first half. Pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich left side. Over Robinson. Misses off the right iron. For Miami, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Lowry gets it to go.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
It's stolen by Lowry. And they're pushing it up. It's deflected. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Butler covering, and then Collins slams it in.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Young against Lowry. To the middle. Butler against Hunter. The layup missed.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
8 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Young.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
19.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Right, the pass to Herter. Back to right. 3-pointer. Clock at 6. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got his first bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly. thus far.
Herder passes to Okongwu. Back to Herder to the inside. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Wright. Buries it down low. Wright's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Now the pass to Strus. Hero from long range. Doesn't go for him.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Herder. No good from outside. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Strus. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
Well, Victor's showing some nice signs of vision on that play. Not an easy cover in the pick and roll. It's a nice pass.
Right outside. And he drives in. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Pull on Wright at the line for 2.
And so Wright nails both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Oladipo.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Pass to going up. Back to Wright. Here's Llewellyn.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Driving the lane. Back to Wright. Here's Strus. Hero on the wing. 1:44 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Strus for the tie. That ties the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And right, here we go. Oh, tried to dunk it. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
The previous play is under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Passes it to Morris. Here's Strus. Pass to Hero. For the lead, he lays it in. And the Heat lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Fires the 3. Here's Okongwu. Out to Gallinari. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Morris with it. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. To the paint. Here's Morris. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Young drives in. Got a hand on it. Up in time. The shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat lead by 4. And we're...
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
Get out of your seat. Let's hear it right now.
Miami leading by 4. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter and it's small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Adebayo passes to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Adebayo against Capella. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really tough.
That's the way you want to punctuate the fast break as Hunter is out and running.
Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lowry against Young. Back to Robinson. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
And the shot goes in. Hunter's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside Butler.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Atlanta's shooting at 50% in a decent groove. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young to take the lead. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Lowry. Tucker the pass to Lowry. Now here's Butler. Hunter grabs the miss. Outside Collins. Hung outside. In the corner, Collins with it. Robinson with the block. Here's Butler. And that one drops for him.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Now Young. Down low. It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Pushing it up. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Young from outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Lowry against Young. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered closely. Tucker tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo against Young. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Adebayo, and the basket is good.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. 109 left in the the fourth quarter of this one. And Bogdanovich throws it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young looking around. Pass to Hunter. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
And here's Love. And stolen by Hunter. Collins wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Outside Butler. Passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Pass to Adebayo. No good.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, we knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Can't sink it. And that was an important free throw.
Shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's tied at 40. 1 second left in the game. Young way outside, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
No good, shot missing. Hunter with some nice defense. Young from outside. He's off on that one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside for Robinson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. And here's Young from the arc. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Young against Lowry. Here's the pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Capella. Inside. Young finds Capella. Hunter with it. Pass to Collins. Lays it up off the glass. Collins has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Young against Lowry. Going inside. Here's Tucker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Both free throws good from Tucker.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. This is it to Bogdanovich. beyond the arc. Capella goes in. Yes!
How about Capella getting it done on the drive, just knifes his way to the basket.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Robinson. From deep. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Shot from free throw range. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a three if we're going to get yet another overtime.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll
Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, VA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Now here's Young to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Spins. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And Utah has possession. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. The three is up. O'Neal pulls it in. Conley finds Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Hunter. And Capella, here we go. And it's Capella with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Gobert. From deep, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Gets another look. They shoot again. And yep, it's good.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Mitchell. He takes it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's a tie ball game.
Now you can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul of the game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 so far. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Hunter with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Young misses. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Now here's Young. Here he goes. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Young from long range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Young. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kicks it out to Collins to stop the drought. Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conley. That shot missing. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Young. Stolen by Conley. Gobert with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Young against Conley. Left side Young. Here's Capella. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's blocked by Gobert. And he gets it back. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when a shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Collins outside. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Right side Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Tries the spin move with the drive. Here's Gobert. Reverses. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Conley against Young. Unloads. Bogdanovich from long range. Stolen by Conley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA, one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. And there's the drive. Pass to Gobert. From deep. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Young. Capella in the high post. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in play,
the previous play,
personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
5 to shoot. Young against Conley. That one's wide left. Utah leading. Inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his...
Whoa!
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Young against Conley. And Young, here we go. He's got it. That makes him 2 for 8. Hopefully he can get it going now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Utah calls time here.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. All right, man, that is our ATL Hawks dancers. Dance team, make some noise!
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young attacking. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, there's a smooth efficiency to the jump shooting ability of Bojan Bogdanovic. What a knockdown shot.
And stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Young. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Outside Conley. "30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Crafty move.
Oh, he did it!
Punch it home.
Nice.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Young against Conley. And Young, here we go. And that one's good. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Right side Mitchell. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Juan Hernan-Gomez. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's a Kongwu. Up top, Gallinari. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gay outside. Goes back up. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Herder. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Hernan-Gomez. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Launches a 3. Herder gets the bucket.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Gay left side. Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Clarkson against Wright. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. For the lead, drives to the hoop and out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Now here's Gay. Can't hit from in close. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And they'll get another chance. Gallinari with it. Now guarded by Gay. Shot clock at 6. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. He's covered by Clarkson. Count the basket. Utah trailing here. And here's Clarkson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Gay. A Kongwu with the rebound.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Lawawu Cabarro, no good. The Jazz have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Pascal inside. Clarkson against Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To win the drought. Clarkson passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Lawawu Cabarro. Pass to Gallinari. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. Gallinari's got his first points of the game.
The big man drives on the interior, showing some nice agility on that tape.
Clarkson against Wright. Pascal passes to Gay. Back to Pascal. To the middle. It's tipped.
Gallinari using his length right there. Nicely done on the block shot.
Back to Herder. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there for the Jazz. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Conley passes to Mitchell. Driving in. Utah, the rebound. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. For 3, O'Neal. The shot that time not on target. Yeah, there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Young with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. The 3-ball. He buries it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes the 3. Bogdanovich passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. Down low. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Capella screen on Conley. Young on the attack. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. The rebound by the Hawks.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Hunter passes to Collins. Back to Hunter. No good there. And Utah will come the other way. On the wing, Mitchell. Misses the three. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. Now Young. There's the drive. Count it. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
O'Neal on the wing. 4-3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Hunter. 1:57 left in the fourth. Young, the pass to Hunter. And the layup is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. The 3. Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins defending. Pass to O'Neal. Driving inside. Here's Conley. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter. Young against Conley. Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit and takes full advantage.
1:03 left in the game. Here's Mitchell. And they get it back. Mitchell. He connects.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
Now here's Young.
Count it! And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. That one is off. Excellent D there from Collins. Now here's Young. He's guarded by Conley. Capella with it. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And Utah calls time here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible...
Well, tonight, Smith, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still, with their whole careers ahead of them, a lot of time to grow.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Suns. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams, and he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked, but we're not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace." So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
Al Paul. On the wing, Booker. Bridges left side. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Driving in. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
The pass to Bogdanovich. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
Here's Young. After the basket by Bogdan Bogdanovich. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 5.
Look at the range Trae has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Booker in the corner. There's the triple. Suns moving the ball around. Bridges passes to Ayton. With 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. From past the arc. Collins up top. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Headshot off. Now the Suns take it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Here's Booker. Feeds it to Ayton. Bridges outside. Bogdanovich against Booker. Jacks up a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. 1:41 left here in the opening quarter. Young against Paul. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Hey fans, who wants
Suns trail by 5.
Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Booker outside. Young with the steal. Moving it up. Here's Bogdanovich. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Paul kicks to Booker. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Back to Booker, over Bogdanovich. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got his second basket of the game. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Paul with the steal. Booker in the corner. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hawks. And Booker puts up a deep, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Big time.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks on top of 5. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Young outside, takes it inside.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. Surprising after his great start.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Young outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
His shots just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Booker with a deep 3. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Young. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And that's an intentional foul. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. Driving to the basket. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
It's stolen by Capella. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Young from the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 14 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Capella with a screen on Paul. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Here's Bridges. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Paul with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Ayton. Johnson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns. Young looking around. Over Paul. Capella against Ayton. Back to Young. Lock at 6. Over Paul. Young, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And there's the feed to Bridges. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Young inside. Defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. And foul on the shot. So he'll get it. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed. And the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the feet. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Holiday left side. To the inside. Okongwu, the pass to Luwawu. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Luwawu's got his first points of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Holiday surveying the floor. And the pass to Shamet. Here he goes. He kicks to McGee. Shot clock at 6. McGee sets the pick for Holiday. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. To the wing right side. Shamet on the wing. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Pass to Herter. And he slams that one down.
Going hard to the rim. That's what you like to see from Herter. Not just hanging out at the three-point line.
Passes it to Shamet. With the crossover. Here's McGee. Over Okongwu. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 5 now for the Suns. Right outside. Down low. Here's Gallinari. That's to Luwawu. A wide open look here for Wright. And that's a foul. Hold on Gallinari. That's his first foul. Suns leading by 5. Holiday with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Gallinari outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Wright. And the shot goes down.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Outside Holiday. And McGee kicks to Crowder. McGee inside. He's got 6. The pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Drives to the hoop. Craig passes to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And it's 8 points for JaVale McGee. Pass to Herter. Gallinari on the wing. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Missed inside. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Suns leading by 5. Paul surveying the floor. Here's Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker showing off the vert.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Young outside. Capella against Ayton. It's Collins with the draw.
Love it, love it. An explosive leaper. Collins hangs in the air and puts on a show.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Connects from three-point range. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. There's the 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns lead by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul, and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. It's stolen by Capella. And they're on the break. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One of the best young lob men in the business. John Collins finished with an exclamation point.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Team second.
Booker outside. He takes it in, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bridges, no one around him. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Hunter against Bridges. Here's Capella. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges finds Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Collins. Passes to Booker. Clock at 6. Over Collins. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Young against Paul. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Paul penetrating, and he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Phoenix lead.
When momentum is up for grabs, Chris Paul seizes the moment. He comes through when his team needs him the most.
Capella inside. Ayton's there. Booker with a deep 3. Again, the miss by Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Paul. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Booker in the corner for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Shots good from Young.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Booker outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Young against Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Fearless attacking the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
And so Young nails them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Young against Paul. And there's the drive. Booker finds Bridges. 5 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by Booker. The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here we go. Here's Bridges. Now the dish to Ayton. Booker outside. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball passes to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Puts it up from 12. The shot comes out. And so it's Phoenix who's straight by with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from...
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center.
Here we go.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Heat, Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center. And the matchup at center tonight bears watching, Brent. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
Well, I think more agility and more athleticism. Their centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's the three. Capella with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Collins. To the paint. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Robinson with a steal. Fast break Miami. And Tucker gets it to go.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Stolen by Capella. There's Bogdanovich with the three from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Now here's Capella. Stolen by Lowry. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. Pass to Tucker. Back to Robinson. Lowry outside. Clock at 4. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And finished off by Adebayo.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Collins passes to Hunter. Going inside. Banked it in off the glass.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
Defense just clearing out there as Butler on the drive, playing very physical with the ball.
Lowry against Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 5 now. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. For 3, Collins. And the Hawks with another 3.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Adebayo against Capella. Takes a 3. Tucker, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Capella, screen on Robinson. Bogdanovich into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Looking to end the run. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Atlanta. Close.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. The guy is a talent.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Here's Young. No good, a bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And Adebayo slams it in.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. For 3, Robinson gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got 6 points.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancers.
Lowry against Young. Out to the right wing. From downtown. Here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovich into the lane. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Here's Young on the take. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside Butler for 3. And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Hunter passes to Capella. Outside Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been. And that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern-day rosters seem to be being built.
Stolen by Young. Pass to Capella. To the middle. Here's Collins. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
Lowry against Young. Outside Tucker. Adebayo passes to Butler. And here's Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. Over Hunter. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And Here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Basket's good.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Young against Lowry. Inside. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 8.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Young against Lowry. Left side Young. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young can't hit. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Tucker. Here's Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. Three-pointer. And it's Robinson with the 3. He's got 11.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Young way outside. Pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That one misses.
Now at the line, Max Strus.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Hawks trailing. Left side Herter. Down low. Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hero. 5 on the clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Gallinari with it. Here's Okongwu. Oh, Morris with a steal. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen away. To the paint. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. And that one good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time credit him with the assist.
And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
And I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, VA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Hero on the wing. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Hero's got 5.
And you can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
Pass to Okongwu. Now Gallinari, guarded by Morris. A good look from Gallinari. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Herder with it. Hero picks him up. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here they come. Here's Strus. Off target from 3-point range. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Luau Cabarro. Can't cash it in from close range.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal.
Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hero outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. Over Herder.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
And again, the Heat missing. Launches it. To the right side. Outside Gallinari. Pass to right. Pulls it, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And here's Morris. Collins defending. It's stolen by Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Here's Collins. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Hero. Down low. Oh, they need this. Morris can't hit.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Young finds Hunter. Back to Young. Inside. 3 seconds left. The layup off target. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Hawks ahead. They lead by.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Atlanta. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Robinson to the middle. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Capella. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Now here's Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson finds some space. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 6th assist of the night. Outside Young. Lets it fly. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 4 of 9 so far for the perimeter. And he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Just a brilliant, gritty performer, night in and night out. Bam continues to contribute.
There's Young with the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Three-pointer.
And the Hawks lead by 4.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Robinson. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Collins with it. Picked up by Tucker. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. At this point of the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Lowry with a screen on Hunter. And Lowry gets doubled. Pass to Tucker. Butler. It's good on the putback.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
Outside Young. Into the lane. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Over to the wing. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Adebayo. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler. And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Young. To the paint. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
That's a good, solid heads-up play from Hunter. Finds the spot-up ready man.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Right side Robinson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Robinson. Rebound, Trae Young. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner. Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade, but both teams really benefited from it.
For 3, Robinson. No good. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win.
The end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well...
So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich missing his last shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the triple drive, nice.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Hunter, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Collins, Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Spins. Mitchell with it, guarded by Hunter. It's stolen by Capella. From downtown, and there's Hunter on the assist from Young.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Hunter against O'Neal. Capella kicks to Collins. Over Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Mitchell against Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And there's the pass to Young. Off target with his 3. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They grab their own miss, and Gobert kicks to Conley. Right wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Feeds to Gobert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Utah trailing here. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to O'Neal. From deep. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Mitchell gets to Conley. 6 to shoot. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Outside Bogdanovich. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Gobert with the block. Mitchell in the corner. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks ahead.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Greg Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich after the miss from Trae Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here, and the shot goes in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
A phenomenal effort. Bogdanovich takes his time despite not having a lot of clock left. That's a really smart play.
And they'll get another chance. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The feed now to Capella. Stolen by O'Neal. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Dishes it to O'Neal. For the 3. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will come the other way. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the doors. What about that dunk?
Special. My goodness. Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. Here's Young. He kicks it to Capella.
All right, fans.
With the drive.
Make some noise.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Hunter against O'Neal. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather hold the team.
Conley dishes to O'Neal. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Mitchell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And even 3-on-3 break. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out with
when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. They get it again. The pass to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 off target.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get
The previous play is under
replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, you're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Bogdanovich passes to Young and hits one. Maybe he's ready to get back on track. It's now 8 points for Trae Young.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Here he goes. He feeds it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Bogdanovich looking around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Clarkson is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. No good from Gay. The Hawks shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Luwawu. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz, Doris. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. Fans, your chance.
Jazz trail by 3.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers technique.
Here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Rudy Gay on the wing. 3-pointer. Hernan Gomez passes to Clarkson. Drives to the hoop. He dishes it to Whiteside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Pass to Herder. Latrey. Clarkson against Wright. And Wright throws it down.
The quickness of DeLon Wright is a lot for defenders to deal with. How pretty is that drive?
Kicks it out to Gay. Rob. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. The aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Clarkson for three. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Here's Herder. Gay with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 5. Hernan Gomez kicks to Clarkson. At the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, very difficult to guard the floater. Jordan Clarkson, nicely done.
Pass to Herder.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And he drives in. Here's Luwawu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Clarkson looking for an opening. Tries the spin move. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks leading by 5. Right outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now, here's Okongwu. Not a lot of room. No good from Luwawu. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Driving in. Pascal's shot is off. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Okongwu, and it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now the pass to Clarkson. Feeds to Whiteside. Nice move. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Young against Clarkson. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. It's tipped. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Hawks leading by 5. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Conley feeling it out. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Passes to Capella. Young outside. Capella with a screen on Conley. On its way from Young for 2. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. 7-point differential.
This is what Donovan Mitchell...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video reviews showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Good on the triple. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley from outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. That one's not going to go. Hunter with some nice defense. Young with no one around. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 5. Young with the steal. Pass to Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
To the inside. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Young against Conley. To the paint. 5 on the clock. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Hawks leading by 9. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 9. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Conley will go to the line here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Capella finds Collins. Driving inside. That shot, no good. And it's Utah the other way. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Dish now to Gobert. It's stolen by Capella. Bogdanovich wide open. Buries it from 3-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. Conley against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Kicks it to O'Neal. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Bogdanovich. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Capella, the pass to Young. Young is double. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound. Fires the three. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took
welcome to the end. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Young. Shoots over Paul. Young can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Johnson against Collins. It's Johnson with a drive. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Pass to Young. Now Hunter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Cameron Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young on the attack. An easy 2 on the layup.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Paul. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Suns on D. Still without a basket in the game. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
And Young, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His moves get Trae inside. He's able to take the shot despite the aggressive D.
And both free throws good for Young.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer.
Now Paul. Outside Booker. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Shot clock at 3. Bridges misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Out to Bridges. Fires the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feels good to get that first one.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6.
You have to admire Young's determination and toughness. He's not just a perimeter threat.
Now here's Paul. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Paul.
Blocking foul called on Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot from deep. Johnson.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Young from long range. The shot off that time. The Suns go the other way with it. There's 1:12 left in the first. Here's Bridges. Capella with a block. And he recovers it. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Here's Booker. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Out left to the wing. Collins against Johnson. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Collins drawing the double team. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young with the bucket.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Outside Booker. Shoots it from the high post. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Ayton, the screen on Young. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Young against Paul. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Booker from the arc. Collins with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul. Phoenix calls timeout.
Talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Suns dancers.
Young against Paul. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. It's stolen by Hunter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Collins with the slam.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Outside Paul. Outside Booker. To halt the run. Pass to Johnson. Outside for Booker. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton gets it to go.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bogdanovich against Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Capella, pass to Bogdanovich. Now Young, he's guarded by Paul. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And Chris Paul is known for his lockdown D. If you aren't careful with the ball, he will swipe it clean.
And a lot made nowadays about wingspan, Smitty. Now be honest, you're listed at 6'7". Is your wingspan more pterodactyl or T-Rex?
BA, I love that. First of all, I'm 6'8", and my wingspan is more like just Smitty.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young against Booker. Throws it up high, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Pass to Booker. Outside Johnson. Back to Booker. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Booker can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Bridges, a screen on Young. Bridges outside. Off target with the three. The Hawks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Collins. And now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the Suns miss again.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 5th foul.
4th team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Nice D from Bridges.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
1st team foul. Substitution for your
And it's the Suns with the ball. Holiday from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 9.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Here's Shamet. Knocks down the triple.
On trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
Holiday against Wright. Pass to Huerter. Lets it go from deep. He's off on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Wright attacking. Pass to Okongwu. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Tries yet again. McGee passes to Crowder. Holiday against Wright. Beyond the arc. Holiday. That one's good.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Your Suns Dancers dance team.
Pass to Herter. Going inside, trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And counted from 12 feet.
I think we'll be watching this play for many years to come. Herter off the catch.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. They get it back. Craig finds McGee. Outside Holiday. Back to McGee. The Suns need to get off a shot. This for the tie. Shamet, no good. The Hawks leading. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Suns timeout.
It's Teacher Bonanza. Make some noise.
Right with the ball.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Pass to Herter. Back to Wright. Called in by McGee. Phoenix has got 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Holiday against Wright. Holiday passes to McGee. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Wright against Holiday. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Herter can't hit. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. Holiday passes to McGee for the lead. Here's Shamet. And the officials call a traveling violation.
I hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Paul against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. .111 left in the third. Outside Young. Capella screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And he gets the bucket.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Booker with a screen on Young. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Outside Young. Up top Capella. Young the pass to Capella. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Payne outside. Knocks down the long J. And it's a tie ball game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Young the pass to Capella. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Capella. Pass to Bridges. And here's Ayton. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
There's Young with the 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's all tied in Phoenix. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The Hawks shooting it at 52%. Payne and Booker, the backcourt duo. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have a chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Inside. Here's Ayton. Tries again. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Ayton. Outside Payne. To take the lead. That one doesn't drop. And that's an intentional foul. Phoenix calls timeout. You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned program.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Payne against Young. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Payne. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Bogdanovic passes to Young. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Down low. Johnson passes to Ayton. Ayton, the screen on Hunter. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. And now the Hawks on the break. And Collins with the slam.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Payne against Young. Oh, got a piece of it. Johnson a screen on Bogdanovic. Offensive board. Ayton. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Booker. Fires from deep.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Bogdanovic finds Hunter. Young with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him.
You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Bogdanovic. The three, Booker. Johnson passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. A shot to stop the drought. And right on target. That one's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. And it's Booker again missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Outside Young, inside. Collins passes to Hunter. Outside Young, 6 on the shot clock. Over Payne. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 5 assists tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
And here's Payne outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Now Capella. Collins outside. With the drive. And Collins with the slam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Young from long range. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Payne pass to Johnson. Now here's Booker. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. He can't get that one to fall. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Young way outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And now an 11-point Hawks lead. Lets the 3 fly. And Booker hits from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. They have to feel